Welcome, you guys. It's Sunday. Woohoo! I'm Jodie Rollins. I'm a psychic medium and the Mojo Maverick, and this is, believe it or not, what I do for a living. I know, right? It's crazy. I didn't believe it when I was told it. I really didn't believe it when I was told it. I actually argued. My team told me for 3 years I was going to do this for a living, and I said a lot of swear words and then no at the end of it. And you see how that worked out for me? I lost. But I actually won because it's the best thing I've ever done. It's allowed me to live where I want, work where I want, and get to meet so many people like you guys. So today is Sunday. So I like today to be talking about spirit, but spirit's always about he turned me up. Do you see that? Not on, just up. There's a difference. Let's be clear on this. If we are videoing it, my husband would be like this, did he turn you up or turn you on? So just be careful there. So just clarifying. All right, it's apparently all of the people want to sit on the left side. What's happening? Okay, so today we're going to talk about spirit. I don't know why, because it's Sunday and it's what I do. Today we're going to play a little bit in understanding how energy works, how I'm able to connect with spirit, what the difference is between psychic and mediumship. And I also know that there's no right or wrong way to do this. So the way I work with it doesn't mean you have to work with it that way. Okay? Got it? Yeah, they're starting to move in. This lady just got a chill. So the chill is she can feel the energy start to move. I got a guy over there that's just learning to feel energy. But you, my sister, was like this. Oh yeah, it's starting to get really different in here. Okay, so notice that as we work and as we play together, you may notice a few things. You may notice you got warm. You may notice that feels like a wind comes in. You may get cold. You may get that little shiver that she got. That's normal because we're going to play. We're going to invite in the energy today, different than we have other days. If you saw any of my other lectures, which I don't recognize any of you, so welcome. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is start to understand psychic is what we all have. Everybody here, who thinks they're psychic? Who here thinks they're really good at judging people? Yeah, that's your psychic abilities. Who here knows where they like to sit in their living room? Yeah. Who here likes to sit in the same spot at the dinner table? That's your psychic abilities, right? That's you saying, ooh, this is where it feels best for me. Okay? You decided that at whatever point, that's you using it. You can expand that into whatever you want. You can expand that into reading your neighbor better, starting to understand how to show up better in your world. Notice how you can create more joy, less negativity, pull in more things to match you. Mediumship is talking to dead people. Anybody here seen spirit before? Yeah? Was it a loved one? Yeah? Awesome. Was it anybody get scared by spirit before? Right? So I do this for a living and they scare me all the time. Because I'm not paying attention when that energy comes in, it shakes you up a little bit, yeah? So notice that anybody who wants to play in that, there's a very big difference between psychic, which is reading people's energy, and mediumship, which is bringing in people who've crossed over. Okay? There is also a difference between once you've left your physical body and once there's an in-between space, if you will. The Catholics used to call it purgatory, and now they got rid of it, so I don't know where it went, but there really is an in-between space, and then we cross over to here. So when you're doing mediumship, you are dealing with people that have crossed over already, not people that are still in what we love to call ghosts, right? But when we have that, those people generally haven't crossed over yet. 10-4? Okay. So today, I'm going to have us change our energy a little bit and bring us all together. So we're going to stand up, if we can. Please. I won't even make you do anything too crazy today, I don't think. I want you to turn to somebody who's not the person you came with and say, I'm so glad you made it here today.
I'm so glad you made it here today.
Excellent. Oh yeah, very good. That feels better. Wendy's so glad. Okay, now I want you to turn to one other person and say, I am fantastic. Excellent. Okay, and now we're going to do a little booty shake before we sit down. You ready? On your mark. Get set. I'll do it too. Don't worry. On your mark. Get set. Go. Oh, I'm going to leave my hands. Do it. Come on. Okay, and then just stand it for a sec. Take a deep breath. Feel it. We're opening up our energy. I'm tricking you into opening up your energy, and you can sit down. Okay, feel the difference of that? Feel how much better you feel, first of all. For somebody like me, now the room's all connected, believe it or not. Now the energy is all working together. Now I don't have everybody sitting in their own space. You still are, don't worry. But we've moved us together a little bit, okay? Plus, you guys have learned a little trick on how to change your vibration at any given time without thinking a happy thought, without having to live on a mountaintop and say Om for the next 30 years. That will change your vibration if you can commit to do that. And that will create new abundance, new everything, the more you can do that. So just know this is an extra bonus for the day, okay? I'm going to talk a little bit today about clearing your space, because a lot of people lately, for some reason, this has come up. Because we're having a spirit chat today, and we will work with, I don't know if we're doing mediumship or what we're doing. I'm waiting for the fax machine in my head to go off. But but right now what's coming in is we're going to talk about clearing our space a little bit. So know that clearing your space means claiming your space. Even if you feel like your neighbor at work is negative, even if you feel like your neighbor at home is negative, you can claim your space, okay? And especially for the people that feel like spirit comes in to see them, right? And you don't have control over it, you absolutely have control over it. Know that your energy is going out to them, but it feels like they're coming to you, okay? It's like saying, I left my radio on and I'm annoyed because I keep hearing this music, I don't know where it came from, but I turned on the radio. I can turn off the radio, and then I can turn it back on whenever I want it. So this is where the control starts to come in, where you get to dictate how that works. Okay? Yeah? Anybody here? And so when you want to clear your own space, I like sage. You can use whatever you want. I like sage because I like to meet who's there, right? I want to know who's there, especially if I'm hired to clear the house or the space. I don't want to say, yeah, it's done. Here, I'd like that money now, right? That's not gonna work. I need to say, in this room, right, I like to meet it. Some people don't like to meet them. And so use something else. Use cedar, use sweetgrass, but sage will, if you don't want to have a bigger experience, sage may not be the most favorite choice for you, okay? If you do, and you have no problem standing in it, just walking through that space and claiming it as your own for your highest good or the family's highest good or whatever you're claiming it for, boom, you can use sage. 10-4. You will also come up sometimes, I don't want to say against, but that's the word I'm getting, but you will also sometimes understand that when you have somebody in between, they're still the personality that they were. Okay? So if they were a miserable whatever, SOB, when they were here, they're going to show up that way. So you've got to remember, you're in physical world right now, they're not, so you still get to claim that space. But sometimes it scares the crap out of us, so we let them have the space. Here you go, you can have it, it's yours. But know that until they've crossed over, you don't get that change in vibration. You still get that cranky dude or woman, whatever. I got hired to clear Blarney Castle in Ireland when I lived there. And the new one, not the old one. New one is 450 years old. It's actually probably 460 years old now. And there was probably one of the scariest dudes I'd ever came across. And I thought I came across some doozers. And we were literally in the billiards room, because in a castle you have a billiards room and a ballroom, you can imagine. But I was in the billiards room, and this guy, he scared me. Like, scared me enough where I was like this, it's okay, you don't have to clear the cats. Get out, Jodie, you're okay, just go. Like, I literally was having that, oh yeah, like, just so, but all I needed to do, and that's what did happen, is I had to remind myself, wait a minute, I'm clearing this space. So just because he was not cool, and I don't need to get into what he was not cool about, I need to get him out of the castle. That's it, that's my job. And so did it take longer? Yep. And did he eventually go? Yep. Because I can claim that space. You can claim that space. Okay? Also know, sometimes those guys that seem scary are really, really nice, because this is what really happened. I cleared the castle, and I cleared this one spot where all I saw was this, and it was in the library, to be honest, but all I saw was this big flame. It looked like something out of the Bible, like a burning bush, but it was just this big flame. So I was like, well, that shouldn't be there, right? So we cleared that out, grand. Off I went home, pretty proud of myself. I just cleared Bonnet Castle for Lady Coulter, so I was pretty impressed with my own. It's pretty chuffed with me. So I get home, I'm laying in bed. It's a true story. I lay in bed, I'm just about to sleep, I'm on the edge of the bed, and this guy's standing here like this at my head. And I open my eyes, and this is what he looks like. He looks like he's this, but he's big, and he looks like the guy, like in Robin Hood, that would chop off the guy's head. Do you know that guy? Like the head chopper offer guy. There's a name for him, but I don't know it. So I'm like this, whoa, out. Claim my space, he's out. He left. Good for me. Next night, wanna know what happened? Here's Jodie, the psychic medium, going to bed. Who's standing by my bed? Out! He goes, out he goes, he leaves. Wanna know what happened the third night? The same freaking thing, right? So then I'm like this, hey, doofus, this is what you do for a living. Why don't you ask him what he wants? Well, there's a thought, right? So I'm like this, hey, what's up with you? Like, why aren't you, like, what? Like, what is the deal? And he was the nicest, sweetest energy I'd ever spoken to. So then I'm like this, oh my God, so sorry that I kept sending you away, right? Like, he just scared me. My brain. When you talk to him, oh my God, so, and all he had to say was this, you have to go back to the castle because you're not done. So then I'm like this, oh, then you come here and tell me I didn't do a good job, right? And then he left, but I'm like this, oh. So then I go back, I get to go to sleep, praise the Lord. I wake up the next day, I'm having coffee, and I am thinking, how do you phone up Lady Coulters, who just paid you to clear a castle that you just said is cleared, to say I gotta come back and just tidy up a few things. I don't know what to say. And the phone rings, and she says, Jodie, it's Lady Coulters, I need you to come back here. I want you to give me a reading today. So I was like this, yes! So clearly he left my bedroom and just ran straight home to her house and said, call Jodie in the morning because you gotta get her back after reading. He was awesome, right? But super, super nice. So notice that if they do keep sort of showing up, even after you've got, there's usually a message there for you. Even if you're a bit thick like me, you'll eventually get there. I did go back to the castle. I did to give her reading. I did explain to her what happened the night before, because I could now. And so we walked through, and they said I had to go back here. So I walked through the whole place. Most of it was all cool. The one place where the burning roof was a lady sitting in the very chair where it was. So I thought, okay, I don't know how I didn't see you, but off we go. And it was a relative, and it was somebody hanging out, but she hadn't crossed over. So we just crossed over. It was a beautiful, beautiful moment for me and her, but mostly for me, because you can feel the lightness. If you've ever crossed somebody over, it is just the most beautiful feeling. And then I tell her who was here and what happened. And she says, what did you see the first time? And I said, fire. And what did you see the second time? This lady in the chair. We're both through this. She moves the chair out of the way. There is a circle burnt in the wood, complete. Her aunt burnt to death in the chair. So I'm like this. Okay. Well, good thing we came back and got her out of there. You were free. So just know that sometimes it's a bit of a process. Then I went home chuffed, but I didn't brag anymore because I didn't want him to come back. Tell me I screwed something up. So I hadn't, but she wouldn't show up once the fire was gone. I just thought I was good, and I trucked on off. So notice that sometimes you got to do. So what I did since then, you learn from what happens, right? You grow with it. I now do. So I usually do 3 times through a space. So I go through the first time, I go through the second time, and then the third time is really just to make sure, because I've noticed now there's levels of vibrational energy sometimes in places, depending on how old they were. This one was 450 years old, so there was a few levels. Okay? Okay. All right, guys. How are we doing? Good? Who here is looking for a message from their guides and angels? Love it. Who here is looking for a dead person? Okay. Now I'm trying, not too many, hey? I didn't think so. That's what they told me in the bathroom. That's where I have conversations with my people, in the bathroom. It's called my vortex. I know, it's weird. And lots of other people relate. I know you do. Okay, you get your best ideas in there, right? Yeah, you just don't know you're talking to your team. That's what you're doing. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to go through some of the messages from your team, so from your guides and angels, and then we're going to see where spirit lights up, where I'm going to bring somebody through. Is that okay? Temper? Okay. And I might have you come up here, so if that's okay. I don't know why it's you, but clearly it's you, because I can't stop looking at you. Okay, so we're going to go to you after. Don't let me forget her, Wendy. Okay, so who wanted the message from spirit guides? Dun, 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 dun. We're going to go to you. Can you just come this way? Yeah, you beautiful. We need another mic. That's what I need. I'm gonna plan that. Oh, I thought we were leaving the baby,
Just
but
a
there's no
heads up,
baby in
it's on
there.
there.
I was like this. Well, don't. That'd be me. Where's your baby, Jodie? I don't know. At home. Okay, my sweet. We're just gonna hold your hand for a sec. You just want a message, right? You don't have a question? Yeah, I feel like that, right? So for you, your team's very close. So you have a strong belief structure in, I call them your team, but in your angels, correct? You understand that? You believe you have angels, you talk to your angels, you know about your angels, da la la la, right? You work with them, but you're not directing them the way you need to as accurately. It sounds like we're yelling at me. We kind of are, or they are. I am just the messenger. But what you want to do is, if you have a, hey, Wendy, I love her. I would take her everywhere with me if I could, but I can't. Okay, so you understand that, right? So that's close here. What they keep showing you is you keep limiting yourself by trying to move forward in what you think you can do instead of what you really, really want to do. Do you understand that? Yeah. We're not turned on, so she's speaking into just a rubbery. Check it, you do? Yeah, it's okay. You can use mine. Oh, sure. Check, no. Just say yes. Yes. Yes, Jodie. Yeah. Okay, we'll put this down so we don't break anything, because if you know me, I'll break something for sure. Okay, so from that it is, they're wanting you to play more. That's not the right word, they don't like that. Move more, because they say you already know what you really like to be doing, but you keep telling yourself you have to do this instead. Do you understand that? Yes. Okay. Okay, so you see, I'm not making fun of you because I understand this process very well. But that's what they're doing. This is waiting for you. All of the abundance, all of the flow, all of the joy is waiting for you here. And you keep saying, I have to go through this valley of darkness before I'm allowed to be happy. And we're saying, could you just let that go and go over here? We're not saying that, they are. Okay? Just start moving that way. You don't have to rip the Band-Aid off. You just have to start gearing it this way instead of thinking you have to go all the way through here to get there. Do you understand? Yeah. Let them do their job. You guys, your team are the ones that help you get there. You don't know how to get there because you're creating something new. There's no pathways. Your brain can only record what's happened. So if you're doing something new, there's no recording. So when there's a new thing where you're like this, I really want to do that. Great. Stay focused on that so they can start bringing you the whole road there. But when you say, I really want to do that, I don't know how. Yes, no kidding, or you'd be doing that already. Okay? 10-4? Let's get more focused on that. Do the things you can do that way. So, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, take a class, whatever. Start playing in that, even as a hobby, even as a thing. Start bringing more energy there so this can just die off and we can go here. Understand?
Yeah.
10-4?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay. Up high? Good girl. Okay, next. Next. Oh, yeah, see? Now I gotcha. We're going to you, my sweet. Sorry, what I do is I wait until Spirit lights you up. Because I'm a Gemini, and if I had to decide, we'd be here till like tomorrow, and I still wouldn't know what to pick, so I let Spirit do it. Okay, pretty lady. I'm gonna hold your hand just because there's a lot of people here, and I gotta zoom into you. Okay, you're just wanting a message too? Do you have a question? No?
Whatever they want.
Oh yeah. No, don't play that because you're dealing with me as a medium.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a question, ask it. If you don't, right? So I just want to make sure you get what you want.
Right.
And don't waste your free question, because otherwise.
Well, like, I feel like I'm a little bit psychic, and I'm just wondering if that's going to evolve. I don't feel like I know it.
Yeah. She said, well, you heard the first part. She said, I don't feel like it. She knows she is. So you're what we would use, instead of saying everybody's got an intuition, you want to use the word psychic, and you're right, because you could go forth and do this if you wanted to. The problem is you keep waiting for some sign or some door or something to tell you it's okay to go do it. See the difference? So you are, but until you start moving into it more, it doesn't get stronger, it doesn't move more. You've got to start playing. You understand that? So do you do little readings for people already? Right? So the thing is this, why aren't you elevating it? And they're telling me they're still telling me that you think this is something that doesn't come from you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you understand that, it takes the power away from you. It takes the choice away from you. So you're waiting for permission to move it to this level. When we're waiting for a sign, make sure you know you're getting a sign based on your question. If you didn't ask a question, don't wait for a sign. Because you'll just be confused. If you're driving down a road and you're looking at the road sign but you don't know where you want to go, what's the point of the road sign? No point. You don't know if it's the right road. You're just like this, I don't know, there's Dundurn. Where am I going? I don't know. Okay? For you, You know you're it. You're already owning it, but you're owning it in this little tiny pool, and you've got to move it just a little bit bigger. It will get as big as you want, but you have to move from the kiddie pool to the big. You need to set it up like a structure, like a business, like a this, and start moving yourself out. Start charging, start owning it, start whatever. I don't care if it doesn't matter what it is. You have to, our brain switches that because right now the world works like that. I have a service, we pay with money. Da, 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 da. We do that, right? So because our brain is already trained in that, when you start making it something, I don't care if they paid you $10, right? Yeah, who cares? Your brain goes like this. I just did a business. Whereas when you did it for your friends, this was just a drunk night of me doing readings, right? With wine. That's my house, no? So, right? That's the difference. We need to start to switch it to where you believe this is what you're doing. That's all. It's baby steps, but they'll just be like this. Don't wait for permission, just move it. They're waiting for you and you're waiting for them, so nobody was moving. Okay? Good? Good. Yeah, you're welcome. What was this? 10? Okay. Sorry. She's got all these signs for me and I say I know them, but then she doesn't and I can't remember what they are. So I'm terrible. She's, now she's making up her own signs. No wonder I didn't know. She's testing me. Let's see if she gets this one. Okay. Okay, what do we do next? We have 10? La 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 la. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, I'm going you. I see, okay? So do you want to come up here? So then you be ready, Plaid. Yeah, Plaid, that's your name. And then you're right after, okay? Hello, gorgeous. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
So basically, is that I am.
Hold on to me.
I am kind of in tune with my guides, but there is one of them that he's not a guide, and I'm trying to figure out why he's here.
Okay. Sorry, I'm going to speak into the mic and say, can you explain that? And then I'm going to take the mic away. So, those are going to. Okay, so you're in tune with your guides, but you're feeling an energy that you feel like is not a guide. Based on what?
Just intuition of me looking at him going, so what are you here for? And he just kind of looks at me and then goes, and then looks at me.
Yeah. So, and sorry, that was me sort of playing with her a little bit because she's right. She's got an extra person and not that person is tailing her. And please don't ever think you've got something attached to you because you don't. And if you feel like you do, you can clear it. Just like I explained for energy, same with your own energy. But for you, it's the same thing. This guy's found your light very, very interesting. This is somebody that would be in between. So this now explains to me why they wanted to talk about this. Now I've got this person here that needs this, you see? Because as I was talking earlier, I'm like, there's no idea why we're having this conversation. Now I know. So, right? This is one of those people that's in between. Finds your energy very interesting because you can pay attention to him, but he doesn't really know what to do with you. And you don't really know what to do with him. So you can cross him to the light. You can have somebody cross the light, you can just tell him to bugger off. But he's not yours, so stop keeping him. But the more you be interested in him, the more you keep him as well. You follow me? So you're going to say, look, dude, if you're not going to move to the light, then you got to move on. Okay? And that's it. And then stop looking for him. Because when you look, then phew, you come back right back in. Okay? Yes?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Okay, quick. Something happened? Okay. Okay. Holy good work. It's like a force to be reckoned with. Ready? Are you just wanting a message? Sure. Yeah, I know, I just heard that. There's like this, just one question. Shut up, Jodie. Okay. Sorry. You have a bossy team, apparently. That's what I just wanted. It's good. Oh, I love your energy. You're like one of these people. Just give it to me straight. Don't bullshit me. Don't take so long in explaining it. I don't want to, right? That's you. Yeah. Now, I say that, you also have the biggest heart. You're the most, oh, you're cool. What they keep showing me is this is your time now. Do you know what that means? Stop taking care of everybody all the time. This is your time now. So as much as you give it to them straight, you still give them cookies and sit them down and take care of them. Instead of saying, I'm busy, don't bug me, go find another friend, right? So you don't have to be as blunt as me, but I think you actually would be as blunt as me. As I sit in your energy, we can have drinks together, couldn't we? Yeah. Okay, so this is what this is. The movement forward for you is this is your time, which means start living from the center of you and not from what you're supposed to be doing. Do you follow me? I'm supposed to be nice to you because, no. Your alignment says, I'm tired, I want to go to bed. Great, go to bed. They'll figure it out. Okay? It's all connected. So when you honor yours, you're actually honoring everybody else's. You understand that? So this is your time to start playing it. What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Because that bothers you, because that's a selfish thought, right? Yeah. What you want is, what does my soul want? What's my mission? What am I doing here? What do I want to do? You want ice cream? Go get it. Start training yourself to listen to your soul. When your soul is being listened to, because that's who you are, guess what happens? Your light shines like crazy. And whether you want to look at it scientifically, whether you want to look at it law of attraction-wise, I don't care how you want to look at it. It affects everybody. The happier you are, how much better is that? Right? Nobody wants a depressed mama or a depressed sister. They don't want that. They want somebody that's killing it. Because it inspires them, it feeds them, right? And you might inspire people and feed people, but you're not getting the benefit of your own ass kicking. Okay? Good. Yeah. Of your own. Okay, you, my beautiful. Then we're going to give everybody a standing ovation for getting their butts up here because we're so proud of them. Okay, my girl. Okay, so what we're going to do with her, I don't know why, but we just are. 5 minutes. We have 5 minutes. We're going to do it quickly, hopefully. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I was going to do platform today, but we're clearly not. So who are you looking for? Oh. So you've got, first of all, you've also got a grandma over here, right? That's crossed over? Yeah. Grandpa? No, but before that, I've got a lady that's with the uncle that you're asking about. Do you understand that? Okay. So I've got a lady with him, but I wanted to stay with him for a second. Obviously, we want him. I've got him showing up as a, oh man, I really like him, but this is a fit, strong, left here very quickly. Do you understand that? Yeah. And he keeps wanting to come out, like, so he stands there like he's kind of cocky but not cocky. Do you understand what I mean by that? So very confident in himself, standing there like, yeah, I got this shit, right? Yeah, sorry, I really like him. So, okay, right? So he's standing here, she comes in with her, she needed either your mom or somebody to know that she helped him cross because he left so early. Okay, so that's why she came in. She's not staying, she just came in because that has to be relayed to whoever's brother this is. You with me? Okay, was it your mom? Yeah, that's what I thought so. Okay, so, but he wants to be here with you. He keeps trying to go put his arm around you because you guys are very much alike. You guys, he keeps making it like I know he was your uncle, but more like it's a kindred. Like there's a trust, there's an understanding. He got you. It was your safe place. You can hang out with him. Do you understand that? And because of that, he keeps coming over to put his arm around you because there's nobody that's shown up that way since he left for you like that. Do you understand that? Yeah. Oh man, but he checks in on you so much, right? He says that you're always checking in if you saw what happened. Do you understand that? Do you think, was he here, was he here, was he here, was he here? So he's like this, tell her, yes, 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 yes. So you ask a lot, clearly. Yeah, beautiful. There's a fear he's saying that's happened to you since he's crossed about moving forward. It's like you used to want to conquer the world, now you're kind of like this. I kind of want to conquer the world. I sort of feel like it, yeah? So he's like this, we are going to walk, oh, it makes me cry, sorry. He's very, he loves you so much and he's so wanting to kick your ass through that thing, that whatever you put up there to stop you from going forward. And he just said, tell her I'm going to walk right beside her. That's what made me cry, because he's super serious about it. He's not going very far. You've seen him before, he says. You know when he's around, because you can feel the strength and the warmth of him, right? No, right? Yeah, I know, just like that. So this is about going forward, because if his transition made you stop your growth, that was never what it was meant to do. Okay? You're meant to keep going, the things you guys talked about and planned, and he helped you see the bigness and the magnificence of you. He's still your biggest fan. He's still pushing you forward. Okay? He's not gone very far, but you can't let him leaving the way he left stop the way you're going forward. Do you understand that? Yeah. Please take his love. Please know how much he loves you. I don't know what it is, but he likes to go, when you're driving somewhere by yourself, he is there. He loves the driving. Okay? Yeah? Good? Okay. Good. Take his love. Take the granny's love too. Take them all. Okay, you guys, we gotta wrap it up. We're gonna give everyone a big round of applause for coming up here. Who's so brave, so fantastic. We're gonna talk, I am back here in June for 2 hours. If you're a VIP, you get 2.5 hours of me on stage with the Law of Attraction. It's huge. We do massive, it's big energy, it's life-changing. We have done such great things in the last 2 spots that we toured. We're in Calgary in June 14th. So if you're interested in any of that, we're at our booth. There's tickets for sale. There's lots of free goodies at the booth. We're at 2:15. Just come by and say hi anyways, just to hang out with me. Okay, I want to thank you so much for being here. Please give yourselves a round of applause, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks.